times as a filmmaker, I keep thinking, and this thought plagues my mind, right? Where people they get money till they shoot film. No. Wait. I know that. Oh, maybe I've been in this industry for maybe say like maybe 4 years, right? And I know that I've even shot my own film, but it's a short film. And honestly, it was my small change and me gathering my friends to do it. Apart from projects that I've had to work on. But where una they see this money for this industry? You see projects, major projects where they are spending thousands of dollars, and you're like, plug us too now. Like we're growing filmmakers, emerging filmmakers. If this is the road, show us the way too, so that we self go enter the industry. Do you get?
I get. And we're talking about the fact that people are not being transparent when it comes to how they get their funding for their films,
Yup.
especially films that are streaming in cinemas. We know that for maybe Netflix, Prime, and all these other ones, maybe they
They
are
commission
commissioning
it,
them.
yeah.
But if you are taking your movie to the cinema, who gave you 100 million to shoot it?
That you used to
That
shoot
used
it.
to shoot that film.
Or do you want to lie that it's 6 million naira that you used to shoot cinema film?
You know, and it's something that we should talk about, because it would be nice for her. It would be nice for us to have transparency where the big colleagues, our big colleagues, they come out and they tell us that, if you want to get 100 million, meet investors in this sector,
Yeah.
or this person and this person and this person in the country are the ones that fund movies and all those type of things, so that we know that, okay, there's hope for us, or we start knowing the sectors or the type of investors to
Yeah.
look for or look towards, pitching to. But just talking about how, you as a filmmaker, you need to get investors. Who are they? Where are they? Where do we find them?
And the funny thing is that we're not just bringing this topic just because we want to have a conversation. No, these are things that are actually happening, where when you are having conversations with older filmmakers, or maybe the ones that have charted their own path, you discover that it's filled with mostly motivational speeches. Do like this. But how? Like, there is no clear path. Nobody comes out to talk about it. And I know that in Hollywood, they have studios, right? And you know that those studios, they have to make lots of films. How many studios do we really have in Nollywood? They are mostly independent filmmakers that have to do their things by themselves. And even when it comes to cinema, this is another angle of the conversation of being transparent, I beg your pardon, where we're breaking even. We don't even know what the budget of the film is. We don't know what it took you to make that film. But in Hollywood, you can see that people come out to say, this is, if you Google it, you see this is the budget of Avatar. This is what was spent. This is what they recouped after the film went to the cinemas or went to theater. But in Hollywood, it just feels like we're struggling. There is no clear path. It's like a fog. Get investor. Where then they get investors from?
So, first of all, sir, if I want to shoot a film as an independent filmmaker, I know that there are film labs. I know that there are grants.
Grants, yeah.
I know that there are bodies that used to give money to African filmmakers. I know that if you enter into competition, you will win $2,000.
It's
That's
always
not what I'm
$2,000.
asking.
I'm sorry.
That's not what we're talking about here. We're asking that in Nigeria, are there industries? Are there people, individuals? Are there conglomerates?
Are there companies?
Are there companies that sponsor filmmakers to tell stories? And if it's about cinema and all that, we're not even talking about, just come and dash us and give us the money for free. No. They want to invest in films and then get commissions, get percentages, get ROIs from the film. Do these people exist? And if they do, let us know who they are.
Where are they?
Where are they? Because this 100 million that people used to say that used to shoot your film, and the films that used to make hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of naira, who give on at the movie?
Just for clarity, right? What we're trying to talk about is the fact that as an industry, transparency will take us a long way. I don't even want to say this as, oh, it is gatekeeping. Maybe for some people, it's really not. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm trying to hide my investors. It's just that people are not conscious of the fact that we don't know these things. These things are not out there. If you go and do your proper research, go and, ask questions, check the internet, these things are not clear. It is difficult for you to check a Nollywood movie and see that, oh, this is the exact budget. In fact, sometimes the reason it's not clear is because when all producers are negotiating, they lie about what the budget of the movie is. So how do you want to come clean and tell the internet that this is the actual budget? You know that picture that says, where I don't know if you can remember that meme or that clip that was like, the actor will be like, oh, they paid me only $50,000, and the writer is like, we're getting paid for this job. Many of all these producers, they come and say a particular figure. So I think that's one of the hindrances as to why you can come and declare that I actually used 250 million naira to make this film. So it's not even out there. It feels like there's no clear cut.
Yeah.
Even though that in recent times, I would admit that there's been a lot of collaboration where you would see actors becoming producers, and let's say there are like 4 different actors that come together and they're like, okay, let's do this. So they use both their own personal resources and they use the scorecard or relationships that they've had over the years to make their films. I'm not talking about that. For example, now 4 actors that have been established can conveniently cough out maybe like a 20 million naira each and use relationship for that part of it to make a good film if you try to
I
manage
feel
it
like that's
properly.
what Bisola, Kiki, and
Yes, that's what they
with
did.
Ginger.
Yes, that's what they did. So we are seeing these recent collaborations, and you can trace it. It's easily traceable to say, oh, this person has been in the industry for a while. So it is possible for 4 people to come together and pull this kind of thing. But the ones before we got to this point where collaboration became a big thing, are there industries, are there places? And I feel like when we go for master classes, when we go for lectures, these are some of the practical ways. Don't tell me how to manage people. Experience would naturally teach you that as a producer. When you have stayed with people a lot and you are open to learning, you will understand how to do all those things. Don't come and tell me about how scheduling works and all of that. Don't teach me how to do call sheet, how to pitch. I know how many pitch decks I've done and my friends they've done. I just feel like there should be a clearer path in every way. Transparency when you are negotiating with people. Of course, I'm not saying as a producer, go and tell the entire crew that you are doing this. But if you see when producers are negotiating and using lie to back it up, you'll be shocked. But we need transparency in an industry that we so want to grow. I think it's high time we just stop the plenty talk that is not moving anywhere. Let people know how to plug themselves in. This is a lucrative industry that can not only put you on the map, it can also pay your bills. It is very possible. As a film, in fact, research shows that as filmmakers in Nigeria earn a lot, way more than the average people. So it is something that is a fact. So imagine when people know what the clear path is and are utilizing it very well. It just makes things better. I don't know why I'm passionate about this particular topic.
Well, in a nutshell, right? It is a Nigeria thing. That is what I think.
Okay.
Because let's
You're
look
onto
at
something.
it. Yes, let's look at it this way. As a country, as a people, and as a nation. Don't know why I'm laughing, but honestly,
Yeah.
as a nation, our government, they've never necessarily been transparent with us for a lot of
Girl,
things.
okay.
First, that's the first one. Secondly, as a people, our culture, our parents don't used to show us, oh, this is how much I make. In fact, there is a thing where they say, oh, don't let your wife know how much you earn. Don't let your partner
Bruh.
know how much you earn. So there's that thing somewhere
So
in our
it's
culture.
okay.
And again, when it now comes to filmmaking, now let me bring it down to us. Just like you have stated, the producer, knowing the country that we are, we know that for us to be able to, be in peace or be at peace,
Yeah.
we need to hide some information so that we don't attract some things to ourselves. And I'm going to give you an example.
Please.
Let's say I have 200 million and I want to shoot a film. And I come and start announcing that, oh, I have 200 million budget film that I want to start filming next year. I already am planning to be kidnapped.
How
Somebody
about
will
now?
kidnap me. I'm afraid.
Wait, when we say announce, it's not like you're going
I'm
to announce it in the
afraid.
press conference now.
Where should I announce it? If you are saying that we should look for these things and see it in the internet, where should I announce it?
No, the film would have passed. You'd have
Before we
shot it
know.
before you put it there.
So okay. Even all these announcements that we're doing in box office, Funke and Toyin saying they made 500 million, 1 billion, and all that. If you have noticed, in case you have not noticed, they've had to come out to say, no, this 500 billion is not my own. No, they will share it. The only thing that is to enter my hand is like,
It's 2K.
2K. It's 2K. It's not my money. Why are they doing that? We know that at the end of the day, yes, investors will take, there is going to be a return on investment for the people that, are part of the film, but they still make a lot of money. But they always try to water down the amount of money they make, try to water down the entire thing so that it doesn't bring a lot of attention to them that, oh, they are billionaires, they are millionaires, they are making money from film. I feel like when it comes to the money aspect of things in the industry, it is just because of who we are I think
a
our
people.
culture
Yeah.
and that. Then sorry, let me just add this before we move on. Also, another thing that we should be transparent about is not just about even the money. We should be transparent about just a lot of other components that make a film.
Yeah.
When I see people, shooting with luxurious things, exotic cars, doing this, going here, getting these places, doing these places, these are some things that they can also make known to filmmakers on how to access places, so that it is not a favor thing where if I don't know you or I don't know this person, I cannot go there and shoot. I don't know how.
Well, I think that one is not black and white, to be fair. I don't think it's black and white. You know filmmakers now. You will hear a filmmaker say something like, I cannot bring people to my house to shoot because I feel like that's a conversation entirely, but I'm just going to delve into it a little bit. Where you take somebody and say, oh, use this space, and by the time they are leaving the spaces, that particular space is a different story. I told you about how I needed to shoot a commercial. It was just one day. And the painful thing is that space, that studio, me and my team, it was the first time we launched the studio. It was a new studio and we're the first people to use it. By the time we were done from that set, and it was just a 10 or 12 hours shoot, the toilet was not working anymore. Like things just went really bad, and it sort of ruined that relationship. So I think even for things like this is not set in stone. It's not set in stone.
I agree, but let people be plugging us, right? Enough of the, oh, if you want to do this, just do that. Just ask for grants. Just film labs. Just this. Maybe we should have more people mentor people. And it's not I'm worshiping you, I'm bowing down before you.
Yeah.
There are filmmakers that are already doing stuff, and you that you are up there, just show another person the way.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to take your crown and your shine. We're not dragging anything with
True.
you have gone ahead of us now 30 years, sir and ma. We're not going
That
to take
sounded
your
very
place.
specific.
We're not going to take your place.
Oh
We're
my
very
goodness.
sorry. Please help us.
Uh,
Help the upcoming, please.
So I was going to ask, what the possible solution would be, saying that it is more of a culturally rooted issue, and I totally agree with you. I think people need to step out of all of that. The fact that you started with a particular culture does not mean that you run with it till the end of time. So teach people, carry people along.
Yeah.
Let's have
That's what
an
it boils
industry
down to.
that would last, so that it doesn't look like when this set goes, what are the upcomers doing? Are we struggling? We can do better.
Yeah. Be transparent.
Yeah.
Tell us everything, the details.
Yeah.
How, when, where. Yeah.
And I think even in our own lights, we could also take up people that are coming, because, like it or not, we've had like some sort of successes, no matter how little or how you want to paint it, and some form of experience. So we too are committing to doing that.
Yeah. So in case you're looking for a mentor, my leader,
Naoga.
she will mentor you.
Yeah, but jokes apart though.
Yeah, just let
You
us
could
know in
reach
the
out.
comments the one or two things that we know.
We're willing to share.
Yeah.
This was good.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
thank you so much for watching. Till the next one.
Bye bye.